So I was like joking that you probably went for the tea.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go. He's got his squash. Oh,
I'm just
let's just
throwing
check.
the
We
tweets.
are
We are live.
live.
Yes.
I think we're live. Yeah, we
We
are.
are.
Right. We're here. We did take a break last week, admittedly.
Oh, we
But we'll
didn't.
get into that. It was very good reasons. This is episode 13 of the Bunch of Phonies podcast. Welcome
It,
along.
it was the best of the reasons.
We had a great reason. It was the best of the reasons. So last Saturday, we had a little bit of a meetup. You might have seen the thumbnail already for the episode, but yeah, we had a little bit of a get together in London just for the day, and decided to just hang out, walk around, do some photography, have some food, enjoy the sights of London.
Good food, good sights,
It
good
was actually
company,
good
good
food, to be
photos.
fair. I enjoyed the food a lot.
Yeah, it was decent, wasn't it?
It was decent. I mean, we probably could have got going a little bit sooner, but we were waiting for Manos
Yes.
to arrive. And
Just like we are
and
right now.
like
Wait
right
a
now.
minute.
Like
How long was we waiting for Manos?
an hour?
45 minutes?
An hour.
Something
I'd say
like
an
that,
hour.
yeah.
Let's round it up to an hour.
I
It's
think an
rounded
hour
up,
was
yeah.
closer to what it really was.
Yeah.
Oh god! But what was funny is he was the one who put in the group, guys. Like, we can't get into London late 'cause I don't want to lose any time. Do you remember?
Oh, I remember.
That was brilliant.
Yeah,
That was great.
it always reminds me of this quote from one part of the Dark Knight trilogy, when Morgan Freeman was saying to the Chinese guy, I didn't want to waste your time," and the guy replied, "By deliberately wasting it." And this was Manos.
Yeah, it was a good line, that.
Yeah, I loved it.
That's
Manos
a good
was
one.
a time waster.
But yeah, we I say we all turned up with cameras, but Manos was running full on mobile setup, and
Yep.
we had a very quick realization as we set off that Mac is the tallest of us, and he had the full frame camera.
Dope.
Joe is destroying his setup.
Joe doesn't have the camera anymore.
No.
Joe had a what was it? Is it a Nikon you've got?
Yeah, a Nikon APS-C, an old DLSR.
APS-C. So you had APS-C.
Yeah.
And you're the second tallest in height. I'm the third tallest in height, and I had a Micro Four Thirds. And then Manos was the smallest, and he had his phone. So it was just, we had this moment of realization. I think Mac almost died laughing on the spot.
That's true.
Great.
That's actually true.
And yeah, it was just a really weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Good evening there to Michael. Welcome. We've got Jimmy Fire Dragon as well. How are we doing, guys?
Yeah, it
Hope you well.
was like fantastic. I was laughing even that if we wanted to plan this, we would need to plan it like with our parents 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Couldn't have dreamed of a better scenario.
Well, look who we have
honest.
here.
Oh, hey!
How are we doing?
What's up, girls?
What up?
It's this because of my hair?
No, it's because their lack of hair. That's what.
Hey,
How you doing, gentlemen?
doing very well, mate. How are
Better
you?
now, see you.
Oh well, you know what? I guess I was just happen to be playing Diablo 4 because the new expansion's out, Vessel of Hatred. Right?
Yes.
So I'm playing that, and I get a little notification, and they're like, "Holy shit!"
So you thought you'd jump in?
I
Good man.
thought I would jump in, mate. How you guys
Good
doing,
man.
man? Miss you guys. How you guys been?
Oh, I've been smashing. We had a little meet up last week, so we skipped the episode last week because we were still in London. So we're just going to talk a little bit about that, and yeah, it was an interesting day because I kind of feel like our opinions on certain things sort of shifted a little bit, and I think it wasn't just me.
Okay.
It was Joe as well. It was Mac. Basically, all of us that had dedicated cameras with us.
Well,
Oh.
what I would
Thank
say,
Yeah.
My
thank you for
opinion
adding
didn't switch.
context. Okay, know what that was. Okay.
I wouldn't say my opinion switched. It was just more a reminder. I was like, oh, I forgot how much I enjoy this. Oh, I forgot how much better this actually is.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, it was nice.
To be
refreshing.
honest, I'm having kind of a strange face right now because when I go out with the phone right now and I try to take any photos, I look at the output and I can like still appreciate the output because maybe
Yeah.
we'll talk about this slightly later on, but it held like this day a week ago had all kind of realizations for me, but right now when I'm looking at the output of my phone, it's kind of like meh. Each time I take like a photo, I wish I would have my camera on me, but I know that's like undoable. I mean, I cannot drag this setup everywhere with me. So it was kind of a realization for me, especially given that we have this camera for quite a long time now, but I've pretty much never used it. Prior to us meeting like last week, I've used it outside once when I went to the park with my daughter like a year and a half ago. And other than that, I'm just doing some product shots here on my small small desk beside the bed, and that's basically all. I haven't been using it, and like the amount of joy and like satisfaction that I got from it last week was astounding. I really loved it. I loved the experience, but on the other hand, it made me realize what a marvel of technology we're carrying in our pockets, especially when it went dark and we were trying to take photos with the cameras. I was able to like get a few, mostly of Joe, because he's easy to take photos of.
I'm easy. Yeah, I've said that a few times.
More than a few times. And yeah, then you just take out your phone, you hold it like for a second with all the algorithms of like stabilization and stuff kicking in, and you have pretty much a great looking photo right now, even when it's dark. It like made me appreciate those devices a bit more, to be honest.
It was great using the pixels, and then not so great when Joe whipped out his Vivo, and I was like, oh, like it was just funny because like the nighttime images coming out of that phone, even with the telephoto, were just so good.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll go through some of the photos and things soon because we've got like a little album from the day of all the photos.
I haven't added anything, have I? I need to add it stuff to
No,
that.
it's for now. It's mainly me and Dan.
Yes.
Yeah.
You slackers.
I know.
But I know Sam's not really the photography type, really, are you, mate?
You appreciate
anyway,
I appreciate the photography. I'm just not. I don't have the capability of framing and all the experience like that. That is a skill that isn't. It's like anything else, right? It's a footballer, right, or a person who plays baseball, right? There are people who have natural tendencies to really be able to see shots and see framing and rule thirds and who develop that, right? I'm not that guy, right? I'm just like, to me, it's, I'm out in the public, I take a shot, it looks good. I have no idea whether or not it's a really great shot. From a photography perspective, or a person who's really more of a professional photographer, I just don't really have that capability. And so it's okay. It's not too bad. That's why I lean on gentlemen like you and Dan and Joe and Mac. I lived through Manos and all those great street shots and bokeh and rule of thirds and all these great effects, right? And have like real actual DSLR cameras. I'm not that human being, right?
We were actually talking about that specific thing you were saying, like in terms of like being able to sort of compose the shot and all that sort of thing. We were actually talking about it in the group, just me and Matt, yesterday. And it's one of those things where you just sort of, I think you just sort of develop it over time. The more you're just taking photos, and then eventually you start to think about the composition more. Like I never used to up until maybe 2 years ago.
Right.
And I've been taking photos on my phone forever, like since like Lumia days.
Right, it's just somebody who's an artist, right? Who's creating portraits, right? Or they understand the spacing, they understand the composition, they understand more the artistic approach to it, and that is something that takes cultivation and time and dedication and practice, right? I'm not that dude, right? So, but I appreciate when it's done correctly. Like I see some of the shots that Joe and you and Mac and Manos do. I'm like, wow, that is just an amazing picture, right? It's just fantastic photography. So I appreciate the skill. I'm not able to get to that level. I don't.
Sam, you could be. I'll tell you a couple of things, and I don't take my own advice, sadly. But if you just shoot images, not just 1, 10, hundreds, just shoot loads, and within them there'll be loads that you like, and then you'll look at them and think, why do I like that one? And that's when you start learning about composition and rule of thirds and all that.
Exactly.
You think, why do I like that one out of the 100? And you compare.
What's special with this one, right?
Yeah,
right. And like I said, that's why I think one of the few books that I bought online was Juan Bagnell's mobile photography book, because it's
for dummies.
It's really brilliant, fantastic.
Brilliant book.
For a person like me, I think it feels like that book is targeted to people like me who really aren't casual users of phones, but really can kind of understand the concepts of those things, right? Rule of thirds and those kind of compositional things, and think about that more from probably for people who wouldn't have a dedicated DSLR or mirrorless camera, like I don't. That really seems to resonate with me pretty well. That's a fantastic book, actually.
Unless you get a little bit more out of the phone, doesn't it? Really, like
right.
And I think there's just, like we were saying, like when it got to nighttime, we all kind of switched to our phones because it was just the easier sort of way to go. Yeah,
but let me just say, Sam, that if you're able to get off the lid in the proper time and not try to take the photos with your lid on your lens still on, it's like being halfway there. Guys were laughing at me because
it was great because there was this one moment where we were walking along the embankment in London, and I spotted this woman who was there with her headphones on. I was like, oh my god, I got to get that shot.
Perfect lighting.
It was perfect light and everything. So I got my shot straight away, just straight off, and then Mac goes to get his shot, and then it's funny, he puts camera up to his face, and then he's like, and you can just see him go fuck, and like and then he comes back and he's looking at me, he's like, he's got his lens cap still on.
Right.
It's hilarious. And the number of times he did that as well was great.
But
you still got a good shot. A good shot.
I managed to pull something off, but this is also one of the things that we like take for granted, that we have like a thin, subjectively light device in our pockets that we can just take off, press the power button twice, and we have the camera ready to go. We don't have to do anything else. You want to take like ultra wide shot, you just tap one single button, tap your shutter, and it's done. You want to take a zoom shot, you tap the other button, you tap your shutter, and it's done. Meanwhile, with the proper camera, you have to like remember about taking the lid off. you need to like remember to keep the proper settings on if you don't want to shoot auto, Joe. And you also need to like, for example, when I wanted to switch lenses, right? It was like a pain. I needed to like stop, prop my camera on my neck, take out the lens from the back, unscrew one lens, screw the other one, hide the previous one, and I was ready to go. So
just quickly, when he said screw the other one, he's talking about Manos. Anyway, Karen.
That's fair.
I didn't want to like come up with it, but thank you, Joe. But yeah, this trip, like photo trip, was really a good thing for me, not only because of like the amazing company and like the photography itself, but it was full of realization. It was full of different kind of realizations for me, for both the main camera, the Canon, and for those cameras that we are using day to day. I think that I learned to appreciate both more than I had before.
For what they are.
Yeah, exactly, because they different tools that help us to like reach a similar goal, but they are different, and they are both have like pros and cons. But yeah, I think that I've learned to appreciate both of them slightly more.
I think it's probably about three or four times this week where me and Mac have just been like, "Can we just go out and just take some photos again?"
Yeah.
Or just go out with the cameras.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
Yeah, we can't just do that, unfortunately. Not as a group.
No, not as a group. We could like go on a video call or something, I guess. But that'd be a bit weird.
It would be a little bit weird. I don't know how you'd even manage that.
No, it'd be weird.
It would be
Then we
quite
could include Sam though. We could like all the way
when Sam comes over. When Sam comes over.
Yeah, drive over there. Yeah, it's okay. No. I'm trying.
He's getting a passport, guys. He's gonna.
Well, I first have to get my birth certificate changed because.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, I remember you explaining that last.
Right.
Yeah.
So once that's done, that's been submitted to the state. So hopefully, when they update that record, then I can actually get a passport, and then I'm gonna just hop a jet and come over to the UK, and then it's gonna be an invasion.
Got a question here from Tuna saying, "What smartphones do you each prefer for photography?"
Do we have to stick to our own devices, or can we just all say
whatever you
Joe's Vivo and end it there?
Yeah,
I'm kind of leaning that way right now.
So I guess I want to ask: what about the Vivo? Is it the lenses? Is it the computational photography? What is it about that phone? And if you had a chance to get maybe a Huawei, another phone that's really known to be camera centric and really, you know what I mean? I'm curious why the Vivo is just so much better. That I'm just curious as a person who doesn't really understand.
So I think that this might be kind of a coincidence, but I feel like each of us, we slightly prefer like zoomed in shots, zoomed in photography, telephotography, using telephotos. I'm definitely not a ultra wide photos guy. We all kind of prefer like this sort of street photography, smaller objects using telephotos. And the quality of the telephoto on the Vivo, which is like a very big sensor, which is 200 megapixels. The zoom lens is 200 megapixels, and the ability to crop in with this device from 3.7, correct me if I'm wrong, Joe? The
3.7x.
3.7x, you can crop to 10x and still have better quality than the 10x optical on the S23 Ultra. And you not only have better like fidelity of the image, you also have better low light capabilities. You have a much faster shutter, so you're able to take pictures of moving objects. You have a foreground and background blur, which is like really nice because it's not a like tiny sensor. So I think that for me it's like this is a device that opens the door that were previously just unavailable for mobile devices. You could obviously like do even better, much better shots with a proper camera and a proper lens, but I haven't seen anything like this from a phone. And when it comes to, for example, a comparison to Huawei Pura, I guess that the new one is called Pura 70 or something like that. It's also amazing, but from what I've seen so far, it's better for like close-up macro shots, but it's slightly worse in terms of like long-range photography.
It's really fast shutter as well. Is that
yes.
one of the things? Yeah.
Yes, it's also an amazing photography phone, photography-centered phone, but like I was just amazed when I was looking at what this Vivo was able to pull off, especially using the telephoto when it was dark. I was just amazed.
The glass on there is good as well. Obviously, it's nice.
Yeah.
Input there. So that
I mean, I'll share the screen with a few of the photos that I took because I've got that in the.
Make sure you close your naughty tabs, Dan.
Oh yeah. Sorry, let me just.
Meaning the other pictures from Saturday.
There's only like
nice.
I've only got about 5 tabs to close, so it's all
Don't
right.
share the secret folder.
The secret folder. Bloody hell, where are they? How can I miss them?
While you're looking, I noticed Sam's got his Cardinals tee on tonight.
Cardinals.
Well, it's they're the playoffs have just started, so we're getting actually halfway through. But the St. Louis Cardinals are not in the playoffs because they are terrible. It's okay.
But you still wear it. That's a real fan.
I mean, it's okay. Like you have to ride it through, thick and thin, right? So some years they do well. Some years, like the last couple, it's been a little bit of a rough go for the team. So that's okay. So I actually it's laundry day. So this has happened to be the shirt that was on the top of it.
Oh, so that's the excuse.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
he's like, I'm not really a fan. It's laundry day. It's all that was left.
Right. So I mean, and MLB playoffs are started, but actually NFL is actually not even started. They're actually week 5 right now. So they're getting close. So it's a good time. NBA's on. Baseball's on playoff wise. NHL just started. So this in the United States, this is a sports time, right? This is everything's running. So I just happened to grab this just because it was nice and comfortable. So it's all good. So
looking good, Sam.
Well, I wasn't planning on jumping on, and also I'm officially old now. I have progressive lenses now. If you notice that, frames are different. Yeah, trifocals, dude.
You're going for the varifocal, eh?
Right, I have no idea. So there's zones, and so I'm trying to get adjusted. I'm not used to them just yet. It's okay.
You'll get used to it.
Does it have telephoto?
No, but it has really close. I can actually read stuff up close.
You can read.
Yeah, I can read words now. It's really actually kind of nice. I like.
Amazing what technology does now.
Sounds kind of useful.
Yeah, it came in handy. I'm just saying. Yeah, absolutely.
Right, let me.
Need to get the Ray-Bans, Sam.
Does.
Yeah, they could send them to me.
Yeah, they could do.
So we were walking through Embankment and noticed that there's a little skate park in there.
That's actually me on the skateboard.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was Joe.
Yeah, of course.
Doing some sick kick flips and stuff.
Doing some
he's
flippy
really
dippies.
good at this stuff. It's very impressive. But this was the Vivo with the telephoto. It's obviously quite low light. It's very fast moving. It's artificial light.
Yeah, I'm looking for the same photo that I tried to take with the Pixel, just for comparison. I believe I've thrown it into the bin, but it should still be recoverable.
I didn't have these in the bin apparently, but
yeah, I have it. I'll send this over.
Random photos here of Peter, who joined us as well.
Look at that. That's a motley crew right there. Oh boy.
And then we get to this one again. So this
blurry
guy's literally
on the subject, but the rest of the scene is actually pretty well.
It's a little bit blurry, but in terms of if you're just looking at it as it is,
it's pretty good.
From a distance, it's actually pretty fantastic.
So what's cool about that is
his hair's frozen in the air as well.
Right.
Dan,
what I like about that one, Dan, is the scene. It's showing the scene.
Yeah.
Right.
So as a set with the other ones together, it's nice.
But that was actually from the main camera, I believe.
This
1 inch
one
sensor.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, but I think I was cropped in maybe 2x as well. So
I like the different shades across the floor.
45 mil, yeah.
Like in the foreground going back.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool scene. Then that one as well. That's with the telephoto again.
This is a telephoto. I've just sent you via Telegram the photo that I've tried to take using the Pixel in the same lighting in the same scene.
Telephoto outside, obviously it's pitch black out, just the artificial lights out there.
Right.
She wasn't happy.
No.
Yeah, Dan got caught with that one.
I got caught. She's just staring straight at me. I was like, I'm still taking it.
Like, Ben, go back, zoom into that one.
Which one?
The guys, zoom into that one. The one you got caught.
The one I got caught.
Yeah, you got to see her face.
Not impressed. Not impressed.
Busted.
But she don't look that unhappy. She's just she's like,
not unhappy, but she's not happy.
She's like in between, right? She's like, I've caught you, motherfucker.
Like a little irritated right there. That looks irritating. Yeah.
Yes. And then Mac's photo of the same guy with the hair up as well is hugely.
It's slightly different.
Impressive.
Remember, pixel shutter's decent as well.
It is, although the telephoto is it's much better.
There you go.
Yeah, this is what
So that's
Pixel
Pixel
was
Auto
able.
versus
Yeah.
Vivo Auto. Well, I mean, to be fair, to what I was saying with the Vivo was in snapshot mode, so it does use a faster shutter to capture it.
But it's able to use the faster shutter. Pixel
Yes.
wasn't able to to
Yes.
use a faster shutter here.
Guys, did you see how many modes the Vivo's got though? Right,
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's
that's the
even
other.
hard
That's
to
the
get
other
through
reason
all
why
of
the
those.
Vivo is just so good is that you've got pretty much everything under the sun. I mean, Jermaine's in the chat. He's been covering the Vivo on his channel loads recently.
Yeah,
and it's compared to the latest iPhone 16 Pro, and I think even in video it obliterates it. It's a crazy phone. It's a crazy phone. Just has every mode going. Amazing hardware, great computational software. If you're not really into fiddling around with everything, it can do what a Pixel does essentially. So, that's kind of like the ultimate photography phone. I think the Xiaomi 14 Ultra's right up there as well. If you want something that's a little bit different style wise.
But it's still Xiaomi.
I was going to ask about the Xiaomi. It seems like I thought they were kind of like, maybe they're not the upper echelon of photography, but I think they're up there swinging.
I think they are, to be fair.
Oh yeah,
I think they are up the upper
Xiaomi's
echelon.
Yeah.
I think you Pixels in terms of like everyday phones that are available here, especially in the US. I think that's probably as good as you'll get.
Just quickly on Xiaomi, why did they stop doing that little screen on the outside? I really liked that.
Yeah, because they run off the screens from the Xiaomi bands because they were using the screens from Xiaomi bands.
But I really liked that idea, like
it has been a great idea.
Yeah, because imagine getting selfies from your main lens, a 1-inch sensor, group selfie. I mean, that'd be amazing.
The Xiaomi band.
Yeah.
He loves his Xiaomi bands.
Just stick that to the back.
I'm telling you, man. If Pixel,
he swears on it,
or if Samsung or anybody else would make a more of just a fitness tracker band like these, and these are like, I think this is like 40 quid, right? It was nothing, right? It's for the money and what you're trying to do. It's such.
They're great. Yeah.
They're great, dude. The Mi Bands are so great. I mean, it's nuts. So, although for some reason it will not sync to my Pixel. It will on Flippy Dippy on my right. We'll do on this, but I cannot get the device to detect it. It will not detect on a Pixel.
That's strange.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. Maybe it's the 8. Maybe if I had a 9 or 9 Pro, maybe it would work. But I noticed it doesn't work on the 8 for sure.
Okay.
I can't get it to sync.
I've been using the Samsung, but still not a Pixel Watch, but Samsung Galaxy Watch Pro 5 with the Pixel 7, 8, yep, and now 9, and it was working perfectly fine.
Yeah,
OnePlus.
I got my Fallout, and then my NASA band.
Yeah, I've got my Tick Watch
because I just like the Velcro because I'm a.
I had a Fallout screen on thing on that animated thing on there at one point.
Yeah, let's see if I can get it to.
Yeah, mine it's the same one basically.
The Pip-Boy. Yeah.
Pip-Boy,
Is Manos coming?
No,
he can't.
No.
He's got some technical problem.
Yeah, technical issues. Sadly.
That's right. User error. It's Manos.
it's totally user error. Yeah,
Okay.
totally. Totally. But yeah, it was an interestingly mixed day of. I think that for pretty much all the day until we got to the nighttime, I didn't use my phone for photography once, which I just used my little Lumix G100. A little micro four thirds that Matt kept making fun of because he had this massive camera.
But yeah, I mean, we had so many phones. We were even laughing that we have so many. But once we started using like the proper cameras, I didn't even think twice. I've took maybe 2 or 3 comparison shots with the Pixel 9 Pro XL and the iPhone 16 Pro. In the first 30 minutes, then it went straight to the packet, and I haven't even touched it. Not worth it.
One of your first shots of the day, though, was with my Vivo, and actually, I really liked the shot you took. When you crouch down, you've got King's Cross in the background, and there's a guy with 2 suitcases.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to send you. I'll have to send you that one because it's a really good shot.
Is that not in the album?
None of the things.
I don't think it is.
I
Yeah.
haven't put anything in the album yet. Sorry.
But yeah, I remember I was comparing the 5 times zoom, no, the 10 times zoom on the Pixel and the iPhone and the Vivo, and it was just like it's not even funny right now. At this point, I have no idea what happened this year with the iPhones, but they are like terrible photography wise. They are absolutely not worth the price at all, and I think that Jermaine will will confirm.
I mean, the message that Jermaine put in there not long back. Where was it? There we go. I mean, that says it all.
Well, my wife she got her 16 Pro, but she's upgrading from a 12, and not a 12 Pro, just a 12, and she is
big upgrade.
Yeah, it's a big upgrade, but she's not an every year person. As a matter of fact, the only reason she really got the 16 is because we had paid off the 12, and the battery, the capacity was like 67%. So it was just, and then she of course was talking about,
ouch.
Well, yeah, and then she uses all the time, and she's been charging, but she's one of those people that will upgrade every 4 to 5 years. That's her deal. She could care less about any of that stuff. I will say that I have noticed that there has been a lot of noise about the 16 series from Apple users, really not Android people. People just like, look, if you've got a 15 or even a 14, you really shouldn't spend the money on the 16. This is it's really the same phone. And a lot of people are a lot more noisy about that than normal. And maybe I haven't been paying attention to that sphere. Maybe that's always been, maybe there were people bitching about the 15, but this year it seems like the 16 people are in the United States are really starting to kind of be like, Apple needs to start doing something more. They need to bring more to the table to justify the cost of upgrading either every year or every other year.
Yeah, and to be honest, the people in the US are I would say in a privileged position because you know that you will get the Apple Intelligence at some point, but you will get it, right? Meanwhile, in Europe, UK will probably also get it, but in the European Union, for example, people in Poland,
they're not.
To be honest, you don't. Yeah, that's the shot. You don't even know if you'll get it ever, right? And each year there was something either on the hardware level or on the software level that was only reserved to the newest lineup, right? Only in the 14, only in the 15, only blah blah blah. Each year there was something. This year, this is the thing that I don't even wanna get started off. This camera control thingy, which is a gimmick of gimmicks. But I haven't seen one review nor one opinion that would say that this camera capture button is useful and well optimized and well thought of. And everyone says that you can basically just forget about it and not even use it because it's not doing anything useful. And other than that, you have the Apple Intelligence, which isn't even there. And even when it hits,
it's on the adverts.
Yes, it is on the adverts.
And that's the thing that really kind of bothers me. The fact that Apple is actively talking about Apple Intelligence, and they know for a fact it is not available in any
every
device.
Time the adverts come on.
That's what I have. That's what I have a problem with. I wish they would, and I think that regular people don't really pay attention to that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, my wife, she's not really. I mean, if she does have an upgraded Siri or Apple Intelligence, she's okay with that. But yeah, she doesn't upgrade every year. So I think for a person like her, when she sees, I did happen to actually talk her into a Pro because she's been really traditionally a non-Pro Apple user, right? 8 Plus, right? Didn't have all that, but I said, honey, it's nice to have that extra lens. You should get the Pro. I mean, might as well. I mean, yeah. The standard iPhone 16 is free, right, for app, but for a Pro, it's $3 a month after all the credits and stuff. I'm like, and she'll keep that phone forever, right? And so she, I would say that my wife, I'm just happy that now we don't have to do lightning chargers except for my bank phone. Right. I still have to
Yes.
use Lightning for my bank device. But she's like, well, I didn't get a charger in a box. I said, hey, guess what? I've
You can
got this
use
Lumia
mine.
charger from 2015 that still works, and it's actually decent power
2015,
delivery, and it's actually not
Oh.
frayed at the bottom.
Man.
Like,
Yeah,
right?
and
It's literally 10 years old, and it'll work like a champ.
It's
And
crazy,
Yeah,
right?
she's like, you know what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
Okay.
and what I was saying, that even when the Apple Intelligence finally like will be released, even in the States or maybe in the UK or like 2 or 3 other countries, the 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max will also get it in the same like spectrum of functionalities. And like the only thing that for me is cool about this device and makes me want to use it is the iOS 18, which is again like not exclusive for this line of devices. And to be honest, right now, I don't see a single reason of getting 16 Pro / Pro Max if you already have like 15 Pro or Pro Max. And if you add to the tally also the issues that this phone has, and this is like maybe a thing that we can talk slightly later about, because there is an issue with long exposure during the night mode when it's really dark outside. There is a guy from Australia, Shane Moston. He's like a mobile phone astrophotographer.
He's brilliant.
And yeah, he's great. And he found that his device has some manufacturing issue, and he's not the only one. And for example, my device is okay; it doesn't have the issue. But my friend has her 16 Pro Max, and she has the issue. My other friend has his test phones, 16 Pro and 16 Pro Max. One has the issue, one is okay. And what happens is when you like expose for a long time, for example, 30 seconds exposure, you can see a blue artifacts across the photo. And Apple Australia, because Shane is from Australia, Apple Australia admitted that this is a manufacturing issue, and they are allowing people to like return their devices, even if it's
They admitted it. Oh.
Yes, yeah, they officially admitted it. And even if the device is like outside of the 13-day return period, you can still return it because they admitted that this is a manufacturing issue. And if you add this to like all sorts of issues that I had with the processing on my unit, it's like a total no-go for me, especially if someone has like 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max.
Yeah, I would even go to the 14, right? I think if you're in the 11, 12 neighborhood, the
Lightning.
right?
Lightning.
It's get off the Lightning charger. Right?
So, that's the thing.
But I would say that even if you're on the 14, right, you're probably okay.
Mm-hmm.
But she's happy with it, and here's the thing: if my 95 is happy, I'm happy, right? So she's as excited that she has the extra lens, right? She's never had a pro phone, and so I had to help her kind of convert all this stuff over. I tell you, man, transferring over to an iPhone is a pain in the ass. God, it's a nightmare, dude. It's so easy on an Android device. It's like literally okay.
Yep,
she's
it
like,
is.
well, you change phones all the time, and I was like, I know. Well, the funny thing is, so she went to try to. I'm not sure what she did. She was trying to set it up so. Well, obviously, we went to an AT&T store and they didn't have any of the Pros or the Pro Maxes, right? They had the 16s and the 16 large, right, but not Pro.
Plus.
Apparently, she tried to do something and said you have 29. They had an hour before she can log in to transfer her phone. I'm like, but you have the password.
No, that's it's a security feature.
No, that's horse shit. If you've got a password and you're authenticated and you're the user of the device, you shouldn't have to wait an hour.
No, you shouldn't.
It's something Apple put in place. It's a security feature. So when you turn this feature off, it takes an hour before you can do anything.
Yeah, Apple can kiss my ass, because if you are an authenticated user and it's your device and it's your password, there's no reason why there should be that level of security where the actual owner has authenticated to the device, has a password or whatever, and has to wait an hour.
I mean, what does the hour even do? What's the point?
Bullshit.
Well, it made me wonder who's the real owner of the device.
No, Cupertino is the real. It's like this Tesla.
Well, we know that, don't we?
It's like if you buy a Cybertruck, I can't sell it for a year. What?
It might be a good thing, but I don't know too much about it.
No, here's the thing.
It's a security feature of some sort. But yeah,
there's two-factor authentication. That's fine. But if you're a user and you two-factor authenticate, you have the password. You actually two-factor authenticate. There should not be a 1 hour lockout to that.
I agree.
It is frustrating. It is frustrating.
No, it's overly complex, and you don't need a security feature like that when you're trying to transfer the phone to another device.
And a lot of people don't realize it's on as well, so they come to trade their phone, and then we can't do this for an hour.
Well, we'll see in an hour. Well, and the funny thing, they said you have to order online anyway because they didn't have the Pros, the Pro Max.
She
didn't want the Pro Max. She just wanted the Pro. But I'm proud of my wife. She actually went to a Pro model because she likes to take a lot of photos, and she's really happy with the device actually. But again, she's coming from a 12, right? So it's not a 14 or a 15. I just think that's funny I find it interesting. Did I see an article that says they're considering a off-year cadence for upgrades? That should be the norm for these companies.
It should. It
should be the norm for Samsung, Apple, Xiaomi. We need to get to it every other year cadence. Unless you come up with foldable, flippable, or something that's very drastic. Like look what they did with the Fold, right? The Pixel Fold versus the Fold 9 Pro Max Ultra Special, whatever it is. It should be an every other year cadence. So if these companies aren't going to really push a lot of features or changes or hardware device or software changes, I think an every other cadence probably is appropriate at this point.
It would be great, but I think that's what's like what will enable those companies to switch to a 2-year cadence will be the moment in time where those services that they offer are more profitable than devices themselves, because they won't strip themselves from like 50% of earnings each like in each 2-year period, right? They will do this only when the services will be the core of their cash flow.
So the environment doesn't actually matter.
It never did.
Hey,
and it's just
how about that?
Kind of similar to like what Sony does with the PlayStation, right? They were usually selling the console itself with a loss, but they were like making it up in games and services afterwards. So in my opinion, this is the only way that this can happen, but I also think that it should happen. Every 2 year would be perfect.
Right, I think I agree. And didn't Microsoft they were taking losses on the Xbox hardware forever. That they've never turned a profit on the hardware. It's all the services and software. Yep.
No, I totally agree with that. I never actually answered the question before. I mean, it's like 20 minutes ago about my favorite phone for photography, and I don't think I actually have one, other than maybe the Pixel. Just to round that out. It's not an Xperia tuner. It's a Pixel.
So I want to ask Dan why the Pixel? Just because it just works and it just happens to click all the boxes and it's really just point and shoot and then
it covers all bases pretty much, and the telephoto is still pretty fantastic in most situations. So
you can rely on it. You really
can rely on it. Yeah, that's the thing. You can as a day-to-day camera, you can just rely on it. That's what I'm kind of looking for in a phone camera. Even if like in terms of if I was going out taking photographs purposely, I'd probably enjoy the Xperia more in terms of the way you use it and having the 2-stage shutter button and all that sort of stuff. But the Pixel just does it. Just covers all bases. You know you're going to get a decent shot out of it.
Especially now you've got the improved selfie cam as well.
If you've got the 9, I mean, I'm on about the 8 Pro. Like, I've still got the 8 Pro, which, for me is still quite excellent.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
But I can see why people go for the 9 Pro for the
with pixel shots. You don't have to necessarily edit at all. You can just load it up on your socials, bang, done.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about that as well before. Like with when we were in London, we were talking about the OnePlus and Vivos and stuff, and the fact you need to sort of lower the exposure a little bit to sort of get the image that you actually want, because they all come out a little bit too bright.
Yep,
and it's a common thing with the Chinese brands.
Yep.
Whereas the Pixel tends to sort of just get that balance quite
that exposure
spot on. Yeah.
Well, do you think that's it's Chinese like engineering and approach to software and computational software?
I don't know.
It must
because because it seems like that's common across those brands, right? The Vivos, the Realmes, the Xiaomi's. It seems to be more of an engineering and or a I want to say cultural. I don't really know. It is
cultural.
Right, it seems cultural.
It is cultural. Right. I mean, if you take a look at the source of all those like beauty filters, right? Skin smoothing and stuff like that.
Right, yeah.
People in Japan, Korea, and similar countries, they are a bit obsessed about this. And if you like take a look on the promotional pictures, you will always have like perfect people with perfect skin without like. Right, single thing that you will just like
the K-pop effect, kind of like K-pop. Yeah,
exactly. So I think that this is like their cultural thing that like ends up in their software, because why wouldn't it, right? It's those devices are mainly to suit them and their style. So, but at least most of them offer a proper manual mode when you can like set your kind of settings to get your kind
that's the thing.
shots,
in
right?
the OnePlus camera app, for instance, you don't even need to go into the pro mode. You just literally just change the exposure. There's literally a setting there for it. So you just drop it like minus 0.7
and it stays
there, and then you don't have to mess around with it again. It's just there.
This is important,
and you get
that the feature stays. Yeah,
time. It's so good. Even on the OnePlus Nord 4 that I had, it was spot on. Great pictures every time. So
talking of favorite camera phones, I'd still put the OnePlus 12 up there because I do really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. And the telephoto again, we keep talking about telephotos, is pretty solid, I think.
I have no idea what this comment is. I have no idea. I know what porridge is, right? Weetabix is those little crackers, cookies, right? Okay. Well, first of all, First of all, I want to take issue with the fact that everybody loves everybody's accent except the American. Like they are excluding me. I feel triggered right now. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
But
porridge with
Daz is a madman. Literally, he's calling me a madman. He is the madman. He's the maddest person that I know.
Dan, is this true though? Do you have porridge with Weetabix? Can we clear this up?
Mate, if I had porridge with Weetabix, I'd be hospitalised.
Because he's got the...
there's not a chance I'd be having issue. I would be mad. I would actually be mad to eat that, yes.
I was going to say, I didn't think it was likely, but I had to ask.
Are we going to fuck off down to the boozer? Right, I have no clue. Like I said, all I know is I don't know what Weetabix is. Is it crackers? Is it like
it's just like
the digestibles,
like wheat biscuits, almost like they just look like compacted together.
But you put milk on them and they go soft.
So it's like, is that like oatmeal porridge? Like
no. Oh, different. Yeah, porridges. Yeah, similar. Okay,
so you have wheat crackers and porridge. Ugh, that sounds fucking. You guys.
They're not wheat crackers.
You don't actually have them together, by the way. It's
no, you don't have them together. You have them separate normally.
Like Weetabix, you'll usually have with like milk or something,
Yeah, with milk, and I have I'm naughty. I have a load of sugar on top as well.
So this is what Daz does. He completely derails conversations. This is what he does.
Yeah, well, he leaned into it and did all that shit.
Oh, he leans in.
Leans in.
In fact, I don't even know if he does actually. I think that's just how he is. He doesn't need to lean.
Don't change, Daz. It's all right. We like it.
That's fair.
Oh, I won't want him to change.
I still gotta get a wholesome Bovril. I need to get all that.
Bovril.
Yeah.
Some beef tea.
Yeah, Joe were on about that last weekend as well.
Yeah, we need to buy Sam some. I need to buy some for myself.
I still have no idea what beef tea is.
Bovril.
It's just Bovril. It's not. I don't necessarily call it beef tea, but it's
We forget Mac's not actually British.
Right.
He tries. He
He's
tries
not
to do an
British.
impression of me saying water, and
Boa,
that's about.
boa of water.
Yeah, there you go. It's great. It's really good.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Boa.
It's okay. Like I said, I'm just trying to. I think the UK's like food situation is kind of whack, dude. Like I'm into the Chinese and the Kung
Trigger
Pao chicken,
incoming. Trigger incoming.
and I'm all about it in proper English. But the rest of this stuff is kind of whack, dude. I'm just
No, it's not.
I mean, come on.
You haven't tried it.
You are American.
that's
You've got the
true.
worst food in the world.
He's
Well,
Italian. He's Italian American.
We,
All right, I'll give
we've
him that.
stolen all of the foods. Right?
I mean, that's
how we
kind
do.
of what we did as well, in a way.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
The English, the British Empire.
There's
Okay.
British curry dishes.
Why
Let's
could
say
you just steal
acquired.
the good ones?
Dude, Indian food is top notch, dude. Curry chicken, all that shit, dude. Butter,
I love Indian food.
all that. I'm gonna get a Chinese, right? Kung Pao
I don't
chicken.
eat any of that anyway. Again,
Yeah.
I'll have a Sunday dinner anytime. That's me
Yeah.
sorted. Sunday roast.
Yeah, beef tea equals wheat gravy.
As English as it gets.
Shots fired. Holy shit. Okay.
Great.
Damn.
What was this podcast about anyway?
This podcast was about Bovril
Cameras.
Beef gravy.
and Weetabix. That's what the title's going to be now.
Beef tea and Weetabix.
You said
And that's why the
talking about
thumbnail-
Chinese and Indians.
Weetabix is Manos's hair in the thumbnail.
Oh.
The thumbnail was hilarious. I loved it.
I am now going to just share the album with the photos in, just so we can
Yeah.
at least while we're talking about beef
Nice.
tea and
We can
stuff,
talk about
we
the
can
images.
just, like
Yeah,
me and Joe,
one-
this is Mac turning up and taking a sneaky picture of us before we even realized he was there.
I was just looking for you. I couldn't
That's
I couldn't
nice.
find you all, and then I've seen the picture that you then sent
Are
on the
you
Telegram.
guys both wearing skinny jeans? Is that what's happening?
We are,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're stylish motherfuckers.
We were going
aren't
for
we?
a similar
They were the
look.
ladies of the group.
Well, first of all, they got the same kind of colored jeans, a top that's multicolored or patterned, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And then Dan's got a lid.
We both got
Joe,
backpacks.
Joe can't have a lid because his hair is awesome. So that's
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's all right. And there's a lot of colors. I don't know. This is a good shot, but I
I'm
don't
just
know.
stealing Joe's Vivo
Yeah,
Yep.
you need to
straight out
hand
of
me
his
that.
hand.
Yeah,
It's
just
like,
take
wait.
it. Just give it to me, mate. I'm gonna take some pictures of this. I'm
I'm
gonna show you how
taking
this
it.
works. Okay,
See,
nice.
had to steal it. It was just shadowy.
Okay, shadowy. It's very nice. Look at Mac. Look at
yeah,
all.
look at this guy.
Fucking
Perfect,
baller.
Baller,
perfect
dude.
hair as usual.
I think this
Is-
is a.
Is
I
that
think
an
this
Old
a
Navy's? Is that an Old Navy jumper, by the way?
it is.
Oh, where's Old Navy? Yeah, it's American. Yeah, it's okay.
All right, Jesus.
You can hang out. It's okay.
God's sake.
I'm from Poland. That
There you
line
go.
doesn't touch me.
Yeah, it's okay. I love that. It's okay. That's a nice shot, though, man. It's like I like the bokeh. Although, is it like around his like shoulder and head? It's not totally fuzzy. Is that on purpose? Like I don't know much about the photography, but it's like wouldn't it be?
Well, it is
Totally.
portrait mode, and this was actually taken on the Moto Razor 50.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you got the razor out, didn't you? I forgot about that.
I think the motos do pretty well. I mean,
do.
obviously they're not Vivo.
the colours are good.
They
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's a nice shot. And there's another nice.
And again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Oops.
What the heck? What?
That's a little pose.
Look at I like damn mean mugging. Love that shit. Love it.
That's my normal face.
I love it.
You'll see
I'm
that in
in.
pretty much every photo. I just
Dude,
I
I'm
don't
so
smile.
in. Do you have
The-
like not only shoulder straps but a chest strap? That's baller, dude.
Yeah, well,
this
it's
is Dan's
a
RBF.
camera bag. It's designed for like camera stuff as well. It's like its
Okay.
moment. Great
Gotcha.
gear. But
Yeah, the bulletproof
it just
vest
helps
one.
to sort of distribute the weight more, so you don't have it all on your shoulders.
Right. Okay. I'm tracking.
I liked it
good,
the moment I
it's
saw it.
I don't know what this shot.
Don't know what I'm doing there.
I'm just keep moving. Keep moving.
Dan needed a sharp.
Oh,
I like that one.
A little B and W.
I like this one.
I'm tracking. B and W is
good.
nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
These guys with their
Here's
beefy
Max showing you.
boys.
Here's how you use a camera, Joe. You're
Yeah,
a moron.
No, this was actually Joe showing me how
Yeah,
black
actually
my
it was,
photo looks
yeah.
when I don't take off the lid.
I think it was just
right.
Dumb and Dumber there.
This is
So
me
what-
taking a photo of them on my camera, so I was actually able to use mine. So that's great.
Well, what's this glass building in the back? Is that what?
That
kinda
is a
cool.
random nondescript building.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
just like an office?
just
building or
offices,
something?
or London
All
offices.
Yeah, probably.
That's a
Yeah.
nice building. I
Yeah,
like that.
some of the
It's
worst
nice.
architecture you could ever see.
Well, I mean,
Me
boy.
shooting a pigeon, I believe so.
Literally.
Just with a camera, not a gun.
That actually, that was Max looking at the same place, whereas
Oh,
this
yeah.
is my photo. So
Yeah,
I
this is-
haven't got the zoom lens that Mac had, but I had like a 25 mil on there. Like
I like that though because the sunlight
and
on
I
the
cropped
couple.
into this as
Well,
well.
I like the fact that the one subject, the one man, is in the dark. How
Yeah.
the people on the right are in the light, and how it handles this, I guess, different lighting situation. I guess it's yeah, it's pretty cool. That's a good picture.
That one's one of mine as well. It was slightly better. She's not in focus exactly, but,
but it's-
I still like
it's-
the look of it.
It
I like the
doesn't-
silhouette of it. I like that.
There's the pigeon.
There's the pigeon. Yep.
You know which is Max because he's put his name on everything because he's very
I'm very protective of my stuff.
protective like that.
And this is the same
That's
guy
a cool
that.
shot. I
yeah,
like that shot.
This is the same guy that Dan took a picture.
I'll be sharing mine. I will.
Manos.
There he is.
There he is. The
I'm like,
myth.
no, you can't take a picture of him.
Well, you did.
I don't know what's happening there. Let's move on.
Nice
looks,
bouquet there.
looks like about a kiss is about ready to happen.
Hey.
It's like, oh no.
There he
Oh,
is.
no. There
I
you
have,
go.
I have a lot of Manos and Joe pictures.
You really
There you
do.
go. Well,
And there's a Manos and Joe picture.
I think
Manos and Joe picture.
Was Manos saying it was pretty much the first time he'd used a camera or something? Like he was
Yeah,
like,
he
I
said
don't
he's not
use
really.
cameras.
Other than his date with Alex last
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And straight away he's like, yeah, you can have that back now.
Joe,
He's come. I love how Dan just jumped right there. Fuck that picture.
fuck that.
Right.
Joe's like obsessed with this thing. It's hilarious. It's just
Yeah.
like watching
is
it
it like
following
a-
around.
Is it like a gimbal or something? What-
Yeah, it's a gimbal.
okay.
Insta 360. That's a nice shot, that leaf.
Yeah, I love this one, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Nice.
I prefer the next one.
Well,
Oh, that is my
okay.
shot. Okay. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember.
That's
And
why
so,
I'm
so
signing
Mac,
mine.
and you prefer the why Mac? Why this shot?
I don't know. I prefer the colors in here, I guess.
Okay.
On what?
Oh,
Sorry.
sure. I keep going. What was it got? Oh, okay. You like this shot too?
I like
the
I like
king
how
of falafel. There you go. Nice.
I like how the dots on the asphalt were like lining up nicely.
Yes.
On the asphalt.
Yep.
ass
Yes.
The
The
what?
asphalt.
falls. Oh, there you go. Keep going. Oh, no,
Yeah.
skaters against genocide.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that one.
I knew Sam would like that one.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking for skaters for homicidal genocide.
I'm just glad
and-
we're all
yeah,
going to
I'm-
be safe.
yeah,
Yes.
I'm looking for the fours. Where are
So
the
we
fours
actually
at?
there was actually
Palestinian
we
flags.
didn't
Nice.
realize this when
Loving
we
it.
arranged to
Well-
do this, but it was basically they were having the anniversary march
Okay.
of this on the Saturday because obviously the anniversary was on the Monday.
Right.
So there was some pretty big gatherings, and this one we had to walk through.
Yeah.
It was very surreal.
Interesting. A lot of.
I'm not going to lie, though.
Palestinian
If
Lots
next
of
time I
passion,
vote,
lots of mental illness. It was interesting.
Wow.
It was
Yeah.
interesting.
next time
Is
I
that-
vote, I'm going to vote for the skater party.
Is that guy? Is he smoking?
I
Yes,
saw this. I
yes,
saw this
he was
guy. And I
smoking.
turned to Mark, and straight away he was like, "Oh, I'm already on it." Basically, he was there just
Okay.
lighting it up. I was like, "Fuck's sake!"
But
he
isn't
was
that illegal
smoking.
to smoke in your car now?
What?
Maybe
Why?
with passengers.
I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
remember.
I have
Dude,
no idea.
what? It's illegal to smoke with passengers in your car.
Yeah, yes, it is because of passive
Yeah.
smoking.
Oh,
Which, in
That's
all
it.
fairness, I totally
Oh!
agree with.
Dude, I want this in my house. I want a proper British telephone booth in my house. Dude, I would love that.
Just to let you know, Sam, they normally stink of psst.
Yes, they
That's
do.
fine. People pee in them. That's fine.
I mean,
I would
clean
clean
it
it.
first.
I would clean it.
He's not going to like use it to pee in.
Sam wants it 'cause he's going to put a urinal in there, and he's going to...
There you go, man. I was looking back, looking great. I'm like, okay. So are these filtered? Because these colors look a little muted. Like they're
Yeah,
kind of
so
warm.
this is my these are my photos, so it's edited with like a sort of more of a filmic sort of look, just to sort of
yeah. These are. I just like the color science.
I like this sort of color, so I applied this to pretty much all my photos on the day.
I loved it. Yeah.
That's a good shot, man. That is a good shot.
Manos looks different there, though.
That's because of the shadows.
Yeah.
Nice guy with the toque.
I like this shot. That was a good shot.
That's a nice shot.
Mac.
That's a nice with the little toque.
Yeah. I like the beanie.
Random shoes on a wall.
Yeah, standard.
Okay.
Yeah, on the bus stop.
Why were they there?
Why
I
is
love
it?
this.
Zoom.
Does somebody take their
Look at
shoes
the
off?
face. Look at that. She's really shocked at what she's looking at.
Yeah.
Oh man.
She was on a third floor or something.
But why are their shoes just randomly? Okay.
It's London, man.
All right.
Anything goes.
Anything.
Some Adidas. I'm like feeling that. I'm like, okay. Yeah, these are nice. Look at the colors.
Oh, we're
there.
getting
It's
some
nice.
good ones now. We're getting
It
some good
pops,
ones
yeah.
now.
Polish flowers.
Nice.
Yeah, there's our muse.
The Vivo got moved around, yeah.
Right, shared
Passed
between.
around.
His
There
hair
it
is
is.
fucked.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, his
Oh.
hair is fucked. No offense. I mean, it looks nice.
I mean,
but,
he's Greek.
It's
I
not
mean,
like
that's
Joe.
standard.
Right, his hair is all over the place. Why does it look like 10 Downing Street? I don't think it's not. It just looks like
The houses around there all look a bit like that.
Yeah, they do,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
just
got a
kinda
10
how-
Downing Street kind of vibe.
That's
Okay.
how
That's
the
a
architecture should
Proper
be.
London lamp, isn't it, that one?
I have no idea what's happening in this photo, but it's weird.
Wait for the
You
next
should have
one.
seen
First of
how
all,
weird it could have
Manos
got,
is
but,
really
like,
enjoying those flowers, and
annoyingly-
Dan's like, "What the fuck?"
Annoyingly,
is happening?
Mac took this photo, and I'd literally snuck right up behind Manos, and he didn't know I was there. And Mac just didn't take the shot.
He's loving the aroma. Okay.
What
We
was
did
funny
ask him
about
to
this
do
though
that,
is he was doing this
fair.
posing. Manos was doing this posing like a prat, and we had like there was a line of police bikes like pulled up next to us. Right, they just sat there waiting because like they're just part of the protest stuff.
Right.
And they're all sat there together, and they're all like looking over and just laughing.
Yeah, they just started cracking up, didn't they?
I wonder
What?
why.
This guy's like,
wonder
they're all
why.
about this Palestinian stuff, and Manos is
See,
just
there I
enjoying
am.
the flowers.
There I am.
There you go.
Oh, he didn't know.
Oh, nice.
He's
just
smiling
enjoying
there
the-
because what is Dan doing behind him? I don't know.
He's enjoying the fuck out of those flowers, dude. That's
Is it the flowers he's enjoying? I don't know.
Whoa.
Egg
What's
slut.
Yeah, I
What's
was
happening?
amazed by the name.
Yeah.
Great name.
Egg slut. Okay. Is that Jermaine? That looks like Jermaine.
Well,
He's incognito.
have we got
I get
that
it.
photo still?
I don't know.
Jermaine's uncle.
Jermaine's uncle. We saw Jermaine's uncle.
Right.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, the G wagon. Nice.
Yes,
Nice G wagon. I think they're ridiculous, but okay.
I love this shot.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. I like the color. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sun was starting to hit pretty nicely.
Okay.
That was a cool shot.
Well, then go back to that shot, and then Dan's shot. Like, okay,
Here's
Fail.
real beauty.
Right.
Yeah.
Manos. He's just loving. Oh,
That's a nice one.
that's nice. The water, yeah. That's I
Thank
like
you.
that.
That's a messed up edit. I
What?
forgot to mute the colors everywhere.
So what kind of licensed restaurant? What is that dude doing?
Eating.
He is shoving all the sushi into his pie hole. Holy crap, dude!
That's a better shot of him. He'll be happy.
That's a
with
better
that one.
shot. That last
Yeah.
one's like, is this like a? Is this like
Well, I got a shot of that as well. I think we all did, didn't we?
Yes.
Is this okay? Nice. I'm liking the black and white. I really like the black and white stuff, or the the monochrome. I'm
That's
really
nice,
excited.
that one, yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Nice. Street looks good. This one's good. I love this one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
Here's
what this
our man.
is? This is like you take a picture of me. I'm going to stab you in the throat
Yeah.
with a pen.
Funnily
That's what that
enough,
is.
that's exactly
That's-
what I didn't know. I didn't.
That's
He's hiding
an
up lenses.
That's an American look. Like, hey, mate, fuck you. That's
Yeah.
what that is. Like, why are you taking a photo of me? I'm like,
But yeah,
nice.
this is at the camera shop.
Yes.
We had to visit a camera shop because Joe wanted hands-on with a camera, and was looking at all the expensive gear and getting demos.
The ones that I'm not going to buy.
Right.
Of course you won't.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Yep.
He was all over it.
Is that
He was all over
is
it.
that the guy on the left in the gray shirt? Is that the
Seller. Yep.
He is the Canon Pro.
He's kind of a little bit of 12 sandwich eating guy. Okay, check.
Yeah. Well, he's working in a camera shop, man.
Wow, that's fair. And then look, Manos with his 9. Is that a 9 Pro?
Yeah.
Yes,
Pro
it is.
X, yeah.
Manos is 9 Pro.
Wow, he's
Full-
really
again?
focused. He's really focused.
Full focus. Yeah.
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
kidding. You're not kidding. We'll get
What?
it. We'll talk about Manos a little bit more, probably.
Okay,
As he's not here.
right.
Oh, he's here.
He's here. He's lurking.
He's here.
But yeah,
Troll.
we went for food, and I don't know if there's some food shots in here. Actually, we're just getting it out. Actually, look, here we
Is
go.
that a okay?
This is a
Right.
place
Guys,
we went.
Is
You
this
should
a
have told
pub?
me he was going to do this. I should have put mine up.
Look at Joe with the proper pint. Nice.
Yeah.
You can still add them in now,
We've
Joe, if you
enjoyed
want.
those.
They were nice, weren't they? Mac, they were good, weren't they?
Yes. I loved it.
What was the name of this place again?
Red Dog Saloon.
There we go.
So
American
like,
Sam, yes,
American.
we know.
Yeah.
I
Dan,
didn't have to say it. That's fine. You know,
Dan.
is
Hello.
that a Diet Coke? Is that what that is? A Diet Coke.
do we have the photo in this album? You mean, you know which one I mean.
No, I've got it if you want it, though.
I mean, we might. I don't think we have in this album, but
I've got it. It's all right.
somewhere.
I can get it.
We're gonna see it. We need to see it.
Yeah. And
You want to see?
Yeah,
Manos in
absolutely.
his natural environment.
I'm assuming this is the one you're talking about.
The One
guys.
Plus. What is the burger? Oh, is that what you're eating? Is you eating a burger right there?
He
Is
is.
that what you're eating? Okay, and fries. So chips.
I've got a better one though, Dan.
Yeah. Okay. Just check. Okay.
What's wrong with that? Like,
Nothing.
That one. I mean, that one's good.
Yeah, it's a good one. He's really enjoying it.
Food porn.
he don't look like he's enjoying it so much. There, to be
Did
fair,
you cut?
but
Did you
No.
cut it in half, or did they cut it in half?
I cut it in half. It's a
It
double
was
burger.
actually
So.
really chunky.
Yeah, it was a chunky monkey.
Such a pussy. Fine. Big Ben.
That's a Pixelate
That's a great
Pro
picture.
shot in low
Absolutely.
light.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening there?
There's a lot going on.
What the hell is happening? I don't know what. Like, is this like? Is there a pole? Is that like in the center? And it's like perfectly.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
What's funny is
so-
it's almost separating their faces perfectly. It's she's like
Yeah.
this dude and some chick at the, okay.
Yeah,
If you just moved her over
that's why I
slightly.
left the photo, yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Nice. Is that what is that, a Lotus?
It's a McLaren P1.
Shh.
Yeah, it's a very nice car.
It was a beaut. It was
Why
funny
is it
because they
right-
had like
why is
they
the
had
steering wheel on the right side? It's wrong.
the correct side. That's why it's called
That's
the
the
right
wrong-
side.
And do you know what I like about that shot as well, though? The contrast to the blue building.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
the lights in
Yeah.
the back are nice and they're fuzzy but not like out of focus. It's really kind of a nice. I like it. That's a nice.
Yeah,
car.
that's
Thank
a
you
great
very
shot.
much.
That's a nice ride, dog. It's a nice sled.
What did it actually?
That's had a Dan edit.
That's
Dan
that's the
special.
Pixel 8 Pro shot.
Oh,
That's-
nice.
That's pretty
That's-
good for a Pixel 8 Pro. Okay.
That's with an edit as well, though.
Yeah,
Like,
so I shot
you've
in
put
raw.
your styling on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that lightsaber he's got in his hand there, over his shoulder.
Almost.
Okay. Wow.
Right.
Terrible. Terrible.
What's happening? This
was
this
so
podcast
bad.
is degenerated into
Oh,
is that a what is that a
Seagull.
it's a bird.
it's the bird.
It's a bird.
Bird,
Okay.
bird.
Is this random?
The best one's coming, actually. One of the best ones. There it is.
There it is. 10
Accurate
foot.
description.
10-foot guy, yeah.
10
Accurate.
foot. Yeah.
It was funny on the bridge.
Sitting down.
What the hell is that building? Are you in
This-
North Korea?
That's
What
the
hell
Shard.
is that?
This is called Shard.
We'll take you up the shard.
Wow.
And this is
Okay.
next to the Shard.
Okay.
Yes. That was a nice shot, actually. That
Yeah.
Cityscape one.
Like late day.
Oh.
This is nice. I like
This
this one.
is
This is the shot you
woman
guys
I
were talking
mentioned,
about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
earlier.
one with the
Great-
headphones
That's a great picture.
and the lighting. It was just like, oh, perfect.
yeah, chef's kiss, man.
So
And
I
the-
took that one, and then Mac. I think there's the other one of yours in here as well. somewhere,
Yeah,
isn't there?
it'll be the later.
There's probably a few more later, but
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
What
a
was
cool
that
one.
building just before that? What is that? Is that MI6?
No,
Okay.
I have
It just
no
looks
idea.
like it looks like
it's some sort of.
it looks like a
I don't know. It's been there a
government
while, but I don't. It's not. It's not MI6. MI6.
Big
looks
Ben's
a bit,
little brother.
building. Right.
Wow. Little Ben.
Little Ben.
Yeah.
Little-
Beat you to it.
Yeah. Okay, nice little fairy.
Oh, there you
Dan's
go.
got light in his eyes.
Murder
Just, you
look
know.
again.
Dan
Yeah.
the man.
Right.
That's
Okay.
a cool shot.
That's a nice shot. Good
Yeah.
colors.
And
Oh,
colour.
I have two.
Actually, I kind of like I like the monochrome better. I think both
Yeah,
are
I do.
nice, but the
I do,
monochrome's
actually.
really, really nice.
just-
It's really
It
artistic.
works.
You know what I
for-
really like
Yeah.
about it is that it cuts out the iPhone.
Fair.
I couldn't decide which one to keep, so I kept the both.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
nice. The double decker.
London's always good for a colour pop.
Yes,
Right.
I love those.
I like the
Yeah.
plane in that one.
Is
Yeah.
that like a
Kuwait.
This is a London Eye.
The
Aye.
London Eye, yeah.
okay
Oh, I love
Dog,
this
eh?
one.
I love this shot. Yeah, yeah.
dog?
If you zoom up a bit on the dog, the lightning and the fur on the dog is like amazing in here.
Yeah. But it captures
Right.
the lady's glasses as well.
Yes.
and- yeah.
Right.
Perfect
That's a great.
shot.
That's a great.
There's probably
Lovely
another
shot.
crop I could take in there, to be fair.
You
Yeah.
could crop
Slightly
it, yes.
different
Yeah.
perspective, but
16
Yeah.
by 10.
shut up. You're obsessed. But like
I
I saw the dog there, and I was like, I just ran over like an idiot, like full on
Nothing new.
sprinted,
That's a nice.
camera in
that's a good
hand.
Big Ben in the background though, so I quite like that.
Yeah,
element of it
it's
as
just
well.
a shame these guys were there. If these weren't in the frame,
AI remove. Remove
Yeah,
them with
light
AI.
rip-
oh,
get
but
rid of that.
It'll mess up Big
Imagine-
Ben somehow. You just know it will.
Right.
It should do fine.
We dress
Okay.
man us up.
Yes.
I don't know. I got nothing. Okay. Okay. That is that a church?
St. Paul's.
This is St. Paul's
Paul's.
Cathedral, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Very
Looks
much
like they got some.
photographed by-
They got some roof problems on St. Paul's. There, it's a little rough there. Little birdie on top of the obelisk. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
I love
I-
the sun in here.
I don't know why
the sun
that
at this
kid's
point
being.
was so good.
Here's the
Wow.
man. Look
Man.
at it. Look at this hair.
I mean, it's
too good,
perfect.
isn't it?
Perfect hair.
So did somebody? Is that a tag on that glass? That's what it looks like.
Somebody's
That's a tag.
graffitied
Somebody's
or
tag.
something,
Yeah, some little tagging
Yeah.
right there. Okay. Wow, that's cool. Is this under a bridge?
Yes. Under
Nice.
the bridge that we've been onto. Yeah.
That's cool.
I love this one. Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
colour pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, the light was sort of getting a little bit lower at this point. And it was,
Yeah.
You should straighten it. Look at the building.
oh mate, I am gonna lose my mind with you.
Look at that bend. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Max against anything that isn't straight. Anyway,
Yeah, it's nice.
Look, it's straight and it's nice.
shut up.
Yeah, looks good. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
They're quite
Yes.
iconic, them.
So there
what-
she
what-
is. That's
Right.
that's her that I took the picture of before. And Mac managed to just get the shot before she walked off.
Yeah, and it was like completely underexposed, so I had to fiddle around a lot in Lightroom to rescue the shot basically from how it looked
You've
without
done well.
any edit. Yeah,
I love how we got two different perspectives on that though. It was
Entirely,
quite good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very different, yeah. But that's what makes a good set.
Two different compositions entirely,
yeah,
and that one as
yeah.
well.
There's another one. Yeah,
Okay.
That's cool.
it was a perfect sun, perfect lightning.
We
They
couldn't
look
have asked
quite-
for better weather.
Yeah,
They look
Really?
Polish. I don't know why.
Sorry?
They look like they're a Polish family.
They look Polish.
actually,
Why?
the guy maybe not, but probably.
Yeah, I
Thinking
feel
the
like-
woman, maybe.
Yeah, the woman and the
possible.
boy.
Yeah,
Possible.
This was the crusty juggler.
He's American.
Yeah, probably.
here's the,
Oh,
man,
no.
the man of the hour.
What do you mean? Oh no!
See, like, I love the shot.
It's a great shot.
It's a great shot, yeah.
It's a great shot.
There's another one better though. The head's there, not there. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, There's no one in the background. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, low light.
Yeah, this was cool
Okay.
place, but so tough to take pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
It was so tough to take pictures there.
He's drunk.
I'm not drunk.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, there's one of my favorite photos. The
Wow.
man behind the window.
Right.
Yeah,
Peter come and met us at this
Yeah,
point.
Peter,
Went to
yeah.
Brewdog
Looking
pub.
nice. Yeah, Joe's fish and chips. I'm in. Let's do it.
So that was Dan's shot of the same one from earlier, actually.
I'm surprised.
I'm
he doesn't have a
impressed.
hat. He doesn't have
It's
a
the
hat
egg.
on. I'm more
I'm
surprised
impressed. So that was Pixel.
Yeah.
It was at this point that Mac actually got the. I think you did it earlier actually while we were having food. Where you got the Lumia 950
Yeah.
Yes.
XL
but-
out and compared it to the iPhone, was it?
yeah, and it looked like very comparable to the iPhone, to be honest.
Oh. Okay.
Which
That's
is
really
like
nice
a
shot.
dangerous
That was a
territory.
great shot, dude. That was a great shot.
It was so dark. I mean, when I launched the raw file in the Lightroom, I could barely see anything. So
No,
I
sorry about the
recovered
previous-
one as well.
I was sorry about the previous picture. Just saying.
Yeah, that one.
No, that
Oh,
one.
oh,
that
one.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
You're welcome, Sam. You're welcome.
I love you, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. That. Okay. So that yes, is it a dark? Oh, that's nice. Is that like it looks like a subway? Is that like a subway train? Where is that?
What was the
Is it
area
a tra-
called, Mac?
Is it a train station?
It was the same place that I was
Yes.
taking those graffiti photos, but I don't know how it's
Yeah,
near,
those
near
tags
Waterloo.
are those tags are really cool, man. I like that. I love graffiti art. I think it's cool. Personally.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it's
nice to take pictures. I got quite a cool shot with the Vivo, didn't I? That lady walked between the two poles.
Me and
Me,
Piotr.
it was Mac
Yeah.
and the actual.
Hire this bus, and then they got the community bicycles. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. And then a double decker. Okay,
I got a few
And-
shots like that as well.
that's nice.
Yeah, this was inspired by Joe actually, with the bikes in the foreground.
Look at that
Hey.
bokeh.
Nice.
It was hard to take.
Yeah, I had this
It was
idea.
already dark. Yeah,
I say,
it was so dark.
Mac, take a picture of
There you go. That's a good shot there. That's
Yeah.
a nice shot.
the money shot.
Yep.
Our little rickshaw. I love that shit. And why is that? Why is there lights and why is it furry? That's a little weird. Okay.
Yeah, you pay
it's,
to ride
it
in them.
fits.
Well,
it
I
fits in
understand
well
what-
with the London vibe.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I don't want to. Yeah,
They were everywhere, man.
that's weird. All right, Joe. Dude, this. It's just. Okay.
I had too many pictures of Joe.
You literally.
Well,
just,
I don't. So okay, so wait, stop, don't move. Okay, so we have is that Big Bang in the center?
yep.
Is that so that building?
Houses of
yeah,
Parliament.
Halls of Parliament. I was gonna say that's the Parliament. So this is the River Thames, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yay! Look at me.
So that's the
The one and
S23 Ultra.
That's
Really?
nice. Yeah.
That's your shot, Mark.
Yeah, I must have took it.
Yeah, the River Thames and the Parliament and Big Ben. Okay, nice.
I mean, it says your name there,
I
so I'm hoping
recognize
you
this
did.
photo.
The focus is in the foreground there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes,
nice.
it's a terrible photo actually.
See, and Americans are dumb.
No, but
Nice
not
object,
saying
but a
it.
terrible photo.
me and Peter.
Yeah.
Nice. Another shot of Parliament in the River Thames. I like this. This is nice.
Yeah,
That-
that's
I
on
like
your
that.
actual camera, though, right?
That
this
I
was
would actually
Canon,
frame
yeah.
that picture. That's actually really nice.
That's a nice-
I like
that's
the
a
color.
canvas,
Yeah,
that,
that's a nice.
Thank
picture.
you.
I love it. Yeah.
With a reflection in the water.
I don't know about this Ferris wheel thing. I don't know what.
Yeah, the
that's-
London,
London
Eye.
Eye.
is just a bit,
London Eye. Yeah.
Sure.
a bit
Whatever.
meh.
That's a bit man. That's a
Just
way
calls
better.
London Eye a Ferris wheel.
That's a way better.
Well, it
Mark, it doesn't look straight, mate.
It's crooked. It's a leaning tower of pizza.
Yeah,
It is crooked. I need to straighten it up.
yeah. What a joke.
Okay. Dan looks fucking tired as hell in that picture. You look, you're ready to die, dude.
Well, the funny thing
We were a
is,
bit
you know, I
tired.
actually was ready to die because I ended up with a bad back, and it was literally from coming off the train when I arrived in the morning,
Okay.
and it got worse as the day went on. So I was getting
Yeah.
like shooting pains up my back every so often,
Yeah.
and just randomly swearing and people looking at me weirdly.
right. That's fair.
What's new then?
Well, I mean that's true.
Yeah, we're
like that
coming
shot.
close to the Inception shot, right? Double
Yeah.
Inception.
Yeah, that's a cool shot actually.
This is a.
Oh,
There it is.
double
Those are-
Inception.
Those are cool.
Inception.
Yeah. The pictures of the river and the Big Ben, the house apartment, it's really nice, man. It's just a really great picture.
It's a great area for shooting.
Yeah, it's a great,
Yeah.
great photography. I mean, the buildings are iconic, man.
It was taken with a phone, actually.
Yeah.
It wasn't the big camera.
Wait a minute. The ship. Are those what's going on with her on the left? Are those tights? Are those,
They're just tights.
Yep.
Okay, it's weird. I was like, I didn't know if those were pants or what was going on. Okay. There's that car again. Was it just parked on the road?
Yeah.
Yes.
Outside hotels. So it's like we walked somewhere else when we were walking back to the station, and there was another one outside a different hotel. And I feel like it was kind of like just to try and make the hotel look more expensive and extravagant sort of thing.
Right.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's a nice car.
great
Theater.
car.
Yeah. Little theater.
That's a cool hotel. That
See,
one.
that's some proper architecture right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
This is amazing.
Love that.
Can we
That's nice.
just stop building all this shit and just build everything like that, please?
Yeah.
I agree.
Like
Oh,
that.
this is a
Look at that
terrible
garbage.
one. Yeah.
Not the picture. I just mean the building.
The picture is also terrible. It shouldn't
Okay,
be on the album.
fair enough.
That's
And then
cool.
King's Cross.
Is that
It's near the end.
Is that a train station?
That's King's Cross train station.
King's
yeah.
Cross, yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Which is where I departed. I was got my tea and my ham and cheese toast, and I was like, gotta
Yeah,
go.
He's happy
Look.
there.
Look at these morose motherfuckers. Looks like someone shit in their cereal. Bong. Oh, and where are you in front of? A Starbucks? Yeah.
That's where I got it from.
That's
Yeah, I boycotted that.
I know shit.
I mean, this is
would
the
too.
thing. This is the thing, Sam. Everything's been taken over here by American companies, so it's like,
I
yeah,
mean, if I come to the UK, I got to deal with that shit. I don't want to
Yes.
come all the way over there and have to deal with Starbucks.
Done.
Now,
I'll take you down the calf, mate.
I'll take you down the calf,
This is
mate.
it. The way that
Yeah.
you avoid that is to go outside of the cities and
Right.
go to the more rural areas,
That's what I'm
the
talking
smaller
about.
towns and villages where it is like a completely different world.
I would
just-
headbutt a
Utterly.
geezer and Tottenham away. Yeah, that's what I want to
I just wanted to say that like even 50% of people in this picture weren't even British. So
Can I just say, Daz says here, I'm amazed we've not seen anyone dealing yet, lol. And there's...
What in the hell?
I'll
is
get to that in a
shit?
sec.
yeah.
I don't want to know.
That
don't
was
wanna
that was a hot Polish boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's what it was.
one
my-
of the dishes in the
It was
restaurant.
one of the dishes.
One of
What?
the dishes in the restaurant that we've been
like,
to
you
was
know what?
called.
I wish I
was
had more
called
quid.
hot Polish.
That-
hot
you know what
Polish
this picture
boy.
is? This is I wish I had more quid. That's what that picture
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
More
We
weird.
was all like that, to be fair.
I don't have enough quid.
Story of our lives.
It's
Right.
just
Yeah.
crazy. But
Dude,
Daz
those are-
here says, I'm amazed we've not seen anyone dealing yet, Lon. Funny thing was, as we started walking back along Embankment, this guy came up to us and he was offering to give us his business card.
Yeah.
Because he was
Hash
like, oh, I've
weed.
got, what did he say? What were his words?
Hash, weed, whatever
Yeah.
we wanted.
He had a
Yeah.
business card. He wanted to give us a business card to sell us the drugs. Now, I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like maybe handing out business cards for illegal activities is not the wisest thing.
I mean,
I'm in on that.
he's just
But in
professional.
London,
Yep.
it's not challenged at all. So like, it's just like, yeah, we'll just hand out business cards for it. It's fine.
I
It's
At
crazy.
least you know you're dealing with
I
professional.
mean, at least he was polite.
right.
Yeah.
So you know,
What's not to like then? What's not
Lots.
to like? You can just say
Lots.
no.
lots. There's lots to not like.
Yeah, those pictures are great. I love that stuff. It's
Yeah,
great.
but to be honest, it was a really amazing day
Yeah,
to get around with the guys and just
Yeah.
spend most of the day walking around, not being in a hurry for most of the time until Manas needed to catch his train back.
Yeah.
But just walking around, taking pictures, talking, laughing. It was an amazing day.
It was brilliant.
yeah.
Nice.
I think
Yeah.
I'm wanting to do it more, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed it that much. Really
yeah,
did.
definitely, man.
Um,
It was-
One of the best days I've had in quite some time.
Relatable.
And now we're just getting addicted to cameras and wanting to buy new cameras.
Yeah, because phones were too cheap, right?
Yes, exactly. Phones weren't expensive enough, so now we're going to go to cameras, which are even more expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
So pretty standard stuff.
But the difference is you keep them longer, right?
Yes, that's
true.
the thing. It's similar as with like the wired headphones, right? I love wired headphones. Yeah, this is amazing shot. I love wired headphones because even if you like spill out some money on them, you can keep them for longer.
I can see Sam really wants to join us on one of these walks.
I can't.
You can.
Not with that picture. Hell no.
No?
If I looked up, if Manos is doing that as I walk up, I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I don't know if I can handle this right now. You guys are.
It's very European.
It's very European.
This is very like Greek, Polish, British.
It's a Greek thing.
Yeah.
That's a Greek thing. That's not a Polish thing. I know some people from Poland. I've read Najednik. Okay, yeah, I know about that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm there, guy. Like that's Greek. That's not. That's not Polish. Is that the St. Paul's Cathedral again?
Yes.
Yeah, I've stripped the color out though.
Is the roof like fucked? Like why is it?
It's gorgeous.
No,
It
it's
looks
just
broken. I guess they're
Sand.
remodeling
Sand.
or they
Sunlight.
this is just the architecture that's older than 300 years.
right.
It just
Well,
look
I mean,
like
we're
that.
kind of new. Yeah, we're kind of new. You know, nothing's
It
old
gets
here.
it's one of the
300
most
years.
photographed buildings in the UK.
Okay.
I'd say.
It
as
looks
a whole.
nice. It looks like they're remodeling it. They're kind of like restoring it. That's kind of nice, man. Yeah. I'm assuming is that a Lutheran church? I don't know what's going on. Church of England? Who knows? I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
I mean, Church of England's not really the church anymore, but anyway.
I don't know.
We'll get it. We'll leave that. Look at that.
Look at that beautiful egg.
I know.
Yes.
It's such a beautiful head. That's
Egg.
what she said. That's what she said. Nice.
Attitude. Look at it.
Oh, well, that's a good
That
one.
is the most Greek picture on the history of Greece. Dude, Manos is.
That should be his
I know he lives in
profile
the UK,
picture.
but that dude is Greek as fuck. Is what he is.
He is.
Love
He's trying
it.
to get British citizenship, I think, at some point, but he's like
Not
Greekest
that.
of
That's
Greek.
a great. That's an awesome shit.
Yeah,
lovely
that's
shot.
dude. It's
Is
so.
that the bus blaring, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like. That's a nice shot.
this
And it
was
looks like
take-
it's far away. It's pretty far away.
S23 Ultra.
It was. Oh, my focus messed up again.
Ah,
So it
he's
was
gone.
it was taken using the S23 Ultra, and I was around 2 kilometers away.
Wow.
So it was crazy good.
I told
for
you he
the
was still
distance.
there.
Yes,
Told you he
Greece
was
is
still there.
beautiful. The food is amazing because I'm all about that, dude.
Yeah, we went on
Tomates
our honeymoon a year ago
and-
to
dude,
Greece.
spanakopita,
but with
and
Manos?
tomates, I'm in. I'm all
Not
about the
with
Greek
Manos,
food, dude.
no.
I'm in. But I
Thank
mean, that's
Christ.
some Greek ass shit right there.
Look at that.
Come on,
Manos. Yeah.
Manos.
Manos.
come on, man.
it was her, man.
Man.
Come on, man. Sorry.
Oh, man.
That's all good. Yeah, so those are beautiful. Like I said, I just feel bad because, like I said, if I had a chance to just drive or get over to you guys,
Oh,
I would
so good.
love that stuff. I got to get to the UK, mate. I just got to get.
You do.
Yep.
It's just across the pond.
It is.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's like a hop, skip, and a jump. It's all
Yeah. Or if somebody throws you, just
good. Yeah. Well, I mean, let me get
Not
my
the beard.
let me get
Not
my
the beard.
passport, and then I'm gonna.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
honestly, like you just can't leave the Lord of the Rings. Honestly, the whole time we were there, the whole day, every time we were talking about something, Mac would just make a Lord of the Rings reference. There's some sort of quote in there, and he's doing it again now. He just it's his obsession.
I can't help myself.
I mean, it was
can't help
great,
myself.
but I also wanted to kill him.
It's a shithole. What? Like, have you been to the
YouTube,
US?
YouTube, don't ban us,
Daz,
please.
have you been to the US?
Dan,
Yeah.
have you been talking with my wife?
I love the UK. Dude, who cares? Like, who gives a shit? Like, I'm okay. And like I said, I proper English.
London, as I say, stay out of the cities and the large towns, and actually, you'll have a completely different experience.
Why is he so fucking short? Was he ducking down?
Yes,
He was, yeah, he was.
I was thinking
Okay.
on my
Well, he's
toes,
short
he was
anyway.
ducking down.
But he's still
So-
short anyway. Look,
He
what?
just overemphasized it.
Like, well, he stands up.
There
And
you
still, like, Mac is literally shoulder and head above Manos.
Yeah, I'm not the shortest guy around, but
Yeah. Love that shit. Yeah, I gotta get that. Man.
Oh, I've got Jermaine's uncle.
Oh, yes. Look, how is that not Jermaine's uncle? Hey, Jermaine.
Jermaine, is that your uncle?
Yeah.
It's so his uncle.
Nice.
Who took that shot?
I can't remember.
I gotta go.
Oh my god.
All I know is I gotta do 2.
I think it was Manos.
It might have
Apparently
been
3.
Manos.
I gotta go to Northern Ireland because I gotta go see. I gotta go see the boss of Jimmy. I gotta see Jimmy in Northern Ireland, right? And then I gotta go to apparently, I don't know, somewhere else. And then I have to go to Liverpool. I need to go to Liverpool. Shots fired.
You know,
Wow. Somebody needs to check their fiber content.
that's
Just
Joe.
saying.
That's 100% Joe.
Oh, how dare you!
And why is your angle and your lighting so much different on this show as opposed to our show?
I've tried something different. So if you've got 3D glasses, right? If you put the old ones, the red and blue, you'll see me in 3D.
Different angles, different noises, all sorts.
Yeah.
This conversation.
Just try and
took a
squeeze
really-
stuff.
I don't have an alcohol for these fucking conversations.
I feel like this is what happens when Sam turns up. Everything just goes crazy. I'm
Right,
like,
well-
Sam.
Blame Sam.
That's fair. I mean,
But we are
blame
looking at doing another camera walk
Meetup?
at some point.
Yeah.
We're going to try somewhere different. I think we'll probably try somewhere different. I think maybe like Jermaine said, Scotland. There, I think Edinburgh might be a good.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I would
You're
say
joining us tomorrow, Dan, aren't you?
Am I what? Sorry.
You're joining us tomorrow, aren't you?
I am.
That's Saturday. Tomorrow's Saturday, right? Or
That's not-
Sunday. Sunday. I
Well.
mean, are you available? I don't know. dude.
am.
I got a bank holiday on Monday, so I don't know what. day
Oh
it is. I
dear
don't care.
me.
Matt,
This-
you're
this
welcome
is
as
the
well
day
if you.
tomorrow.
Oh, if you guys can both join, that would be fantastic.
I will see what I can do.
Yeah, if
Tomorrow.
not, Mac, you need to join us another time. I feel like we need a bit of a Mac on Nomad Tech Project at some point.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
I'm
can-
just
The
happy
deep,
that
sexy
I
Polish
can
We're-
lend you some.
Oh.
Well,
You
no,
need
they
some
can't
Mac?
save-
I
Yeah.
need to
Guys
talk
are
about
killing
my
me.
experience of
Nice.
NFL.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, who cares? The Vikings suck.
But-
Fuck them. But the cheerleaders are awesome. So that's
But this
all
was
good.
my seat. Vivo telephoto.
That's actually those are not
crazy,
bad
right?
seats for an NFL
Look.
game. That's really not that bad.
So
That's how far out you were. Yeah.
yeah,
That Vivo
nice.
is insane.
Dude,
just there. Look.
I just feel bad that somebody wasn't next to you explaining what the hell was happening, because you really need somebody really understanding like what the hell's happening with this game.
To be honest, even if they was, I was a bit busy.
Joe wasn't watching the game.
He's
No.
watching the ladies. I'm tracking. Ugh, so nice. So nice.
Finally, some good pictures, right?
Oh,
Well, it's NFL. You can't watch the game. You don't really care.
I mean, it's hard to track where the ball's going as well.
Which one?
well, if you're not following it,
right. Well, the ball is dark
I
brown
thought
in color.
this was a nice shot. I got this picture of a couple
Yeah.
taking a selfie.
Right. Were
And it
there
was
any?
a much
My
better photo
question is:
than the
were there
selfie
any
they were taking.
Americans actually in that crowd, or is it just all Brits?
No, there was a lot of
I think they'd be
Americans. A lot of
Yeah.
Americans come over for it. Yeah, and
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
Europeans actually, because NFL is popular across Europe, so you get a lot of Europeans come over for it.
It is though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not
Yeah,
in Poland, because
Not really.
It's not like
we'll
football
show up.
popular, is it?
Well, no. I mean, it's not football. Look at that. I'm just saying we can come
It's
to
popular
Warsaw.
enough for like a one-off game every so often, and like
Right,
filling a
It's time
stadium.
like this one. This is a bouncer, a rough bouncer,
What the
That's Mac when he's older.
a doorman.
a doorman. Hello, love.
You can see the accent.
You're
by
right,
looking
love.
at this guy.
yeah,
Right.
with
Yeah,
Polish
you can see
accent.
the accent.
Oh yeah,
If your name's not on down, you're not coming in, all right?
right.
That
Slags
doesn't sound like
in.
that.
Yeah. Get the drinks in, mate. Yeah, right. It's like
We're making an assumption he might be
feel like
Polish.
when Sam
He could
Sam
be
does
Polish.
come over, he's just going to do that accent the whole time.
right.
Yeah, he's gonna piss everyone off.
Right. I'm fucking mad for it. Yeah.
And
I
his
can't wait.
accent gets worse when he's had a few beers. You can
I
imagine.
bet.
Right. And then I'm
I
just going to
bet.
say, you know what? Fuck you, assholes. I'm just going to go ahead and be American. And I don't care about your bullshit.
Mine
When
usually
Sam
gets
comes,
better.
I'm gonna make him wear this jacket.
Hell yeah.
I would.
Hell yeah. Like, I'm here for chips, pints, and bitches. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm not here for any of that stuff. I'm just here for the pints. Like,
We'll take him to Doncaster then, Dan. We'll take him to Doncaster.
I'm just afraid if I go to a football match, I'm thinking I'm probably going to get either my ass kicked or thrown out or probably arrested. I don't know.
Probably.
The chants are great. I think
maybe worth it.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes you gotta kind of, it doesn't count if you get arrested in the UK. Just saying.
Get arrested?
Oh, I know, man. Joe is all about. He didn't care about any of the football stuff. He's just like, I'm just gonna see wherever these cheerleaders go, if they're at halftime or if they're on the sidelines. Oh yeah, that's Aaron Rodgers. Fuck that guy.
He was just after the butts.
Oh God! See, this is what I mean by Daz. This is Daz. This is classic Daz. Yeah, lol. Come to Scunny. Prozzies are a $5.
Is that even English? What the hell does that mean?
Cheap as chips, mate. Cheap as chips.
Daz literally lives down the road from me, right? Is literally in the town over. Scunthorpe's literally across from me. But like when he says prozzies, he means prostitutes.
Oh, and they're only $5?
Yes.
£5? That's kind of cheap. I don't know if I want the $5.
You don't want to risk it. You don't want to risk it.
Sounds like I'll take 4.
Maybe 50. Maybe £50. I mean, I'm gonna have a good time. I don't know if I'm in for a $5. I'm just saying. I'm just scunny.
It's always good when you're explaining.
You could have 10.
Slang.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I'm really there for the food.
I'm only a 10
right.
Though.
That's what I'm there for.
This guy though, he was just bragging about how many BJs he's had.
That's well. Can you zoom in on that? On the back of his jersey? Let me see. Oh, it's the back judge. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, that's fine.
If you zoom out, can you see the halo around the guy?
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, you can. This is 30x.
Right.
I understand.
So did you notice? Yeah. Okay, so you have to understand. He's a ref, but he's not the referee. He's not. He's a back judge.
Yeah,
so
he's a BJ.
That's what the BJ stands for.
Back judge.
A back judge. Right.
Dan would use one on Saturday.
And there's you.
His back was
That's
terrible.
me, and that is the umpire. Okay, there's an umpire, as a referee, an umpire, and a back judge, and then a bunch of lines guys. So out. It's cool. There's actually a name for. Okay. That's a Vikings cheerleader.
This has kind of got a halo as well. Look,
did the Jets
I think the grass was slightly different colors as well.
Yeah, because it was the algorithm was sharpening sharpening up the grass.
Yeah.
But when it detected an object, it didn't apply the whole sharpening, so that's why the halo.
That's weird.
So this is 30x. I remember on a 3.7x telephoto.
Is that pretty normal for like when you have subjects inside of like those color changes?
When
the camera
it don't come out clean though.
When the camera tries to, but you can still see the halos.
Yeah, you can see the halo around their hips.
A little bit, but it looked worse there than what it. When that settled down, look.
To be honest, when we see the camera feed compressed, it might be slightly more visible to us than to you because that's another layer of like post processing.
Yeah.
But, answer your question, Sam, it's when the camera tries to compensate for lack of details with post-processing. This is the stuff that can happen. You can see the most like HDR algorithm issues. For example, when you shoot a tree branches on the like bright sky background, so you will see the halo just
took a selfie and these northern fellas just got in and jumped in. I thought it was funny.
Standard.
Yeah,
proper fucking kill, man.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Well, anyway, so I'm not going to do the proxy. I'm not doing that.
No, I don't think any of us are. Let's be fair.
And
I don't know about Daz.
And the game does matter. It's just not it's not proper British football. It's American football. But the game does matter. But it's fine. Oh, that damn church. You guys love that church, man. It's awesome. It's really cool. It kind of looks like the Capitol Rotunda of the U.S. Capitol is what it looks like.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to take pictures of it at night.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I need to crop this one, but...
Whoa. Oh, yeah, this is the one taken by mistake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good in the end.
Yeah, that's
You get some good mistakes sometimes.
No,
that's what my mum said.
if you guys are meeting up in Scotland, that'd be kind of cool. I think
I'd like to do that.
Yeah,
I'd like to do
sounds.
that.
It's like a lot of fun. I would really enjoy that.
And
Right.
one of my favourites, of course.
Oh, that shot was so good.
Yeah. Is that a roller coaster or what?
That's
No,
the London
that's
Eye
the-
again.
London
That's
Eye.
the London Eye again.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's
yeah,
it's lit up after sunset.
nice. That's nice. I like that.
Guys, it's an hour 40 minutes. I think we're going to wrap up.
Yep, we should.
And,
It's
you know,
crazy.
I'm sure.
I'm going to eventually make a video with all the photos, or a lot of photos in. If anyone's interested,
You're not
subscribe to Screen on Time. Shameless plug.
Shameless. Totally shameless. Well, I look forward to joining you guys tomorrow anyway. And
Yeah,
I'll
And
do
Mac,
my best.
let us know. And if you can't, that's okay. We would we'll take a rain check, my friend.
I'll do my best.
We'll take the rain check if not. Yeah.
we're ending for now, Jimmy. We'll be back next week. We'll not talk about cameras so much. We'll get back to some phone stuff.
Yeah.
There's some interesting things coming up as well. So
There is. We can
Until
talk
then-
about Vivo a bit more, can't we?
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
So
this-
until then,
Yeah, this
Until
time we
then,
wanted to
until
vent out the emotions from last week.
I know. It's all right. We'll just buy one. It's fine. We'll catch you next week, folks. Take it easy.
Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.